Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Camouf once again, still in its space grays colors, but it is on the ground. I'm in a mix-up round. I am the lowest cost thing here. I am a level 1 Camouf, which has... I think it winds up being a cost of like 200, 300, something like that. Yeah, it's not very costly, so... I don't cost a lot if I'm killed, and the anti-ship rifle still does enough damage that I can contribute significantly at this cost level. So, it's pretty good for these situations. If I can get a hold of their raid, because they do have one, I can do major damage. It's just a matter of getting a hold of it. As it is, I can support my team from back here and cause heavy stagger, which does affect the Zoc, just for one thing. So if I can, get my rifle reloaded, I can keep the Zoc from firing on my allies, which is a very worthwhile thing to be doing. So yeah, it is the Camouf is a useful machine here, especially as a melee killer or a counter sniper. I'm taking some shots, or they tried to shoot at me, but don't think it took. And right now, just looking to line up shots and aim. Ah, yeah, there's their G3. Perfect thing to be hitting. 3,500 damage. Pretty substantial. G3 doesn't have a ton of health, I don't think. Pretty good, but not spectacular. And yeah, it is something that I can absolutely kill if I can line up the shot. Can I line up the shot? Yes, I lined up the shot. So my, 200-point mobile suit... just a 200 to 300 point mobile suit just earn the team 1,000 points. They can literally kill me between 3 and 5 times, and I will still have, it will still be a net gain for my team. So that, again, that is why I decided to do this. Also, I just wanted to fight at range because I was trying to get another round with the Garibaldi beta for a while back. I think I ultimately did, but I was just having a really hard day of it, and wanted to play something where I was fighting at range instead of, screwing up melee, which I was doing pretty constantly that day. So, yeah, just wanted to see, as proof of concept, did this work as well as I think it did, and it kind of does. So, we will keep following this here, and there's a Garibaldi, speaking of. Tagged it. It is now heavily staggered, and a great follow-up if any of my allies can get to it. Not sure they can. But that means it's still a couple of seconds where the Garibaldi can't be focusing fire or otherwise helping its allies. Tagged the Zoc, killed the Zoc. That's 1,900 points I'm up and have not yet died. And that's another potential kill if I can line it up. Wait for it. Bingo! That is 2,700 points I am up. Yeah, so as you can see, Camouf, if you're a good shot and your team can, if your team can hold the front line so you can fire from the distance, it is extremely viable in this mode. It can probably, it all depends on what you're fighting. A low-level Zuda would be another good choice because you could use that against the Zoc even more effectively than I am using the Camouf. But as it is, I can also fight up close if I'm careful. And Garibaldi is much faster than I am, though, so I need to be careful about that. But I think he was also out of legs, which is a consideration. And I believe it's about to die. Yes, so what's that? 3,600 points I'm up now? Yeah, so this is probably the best mix-up round I've ever played, and it's in a 200-point mobile suit. I'm very pleased, to be honest. Possibly a little too pleased with myself, but, this is going well. Enemy team is holding even, though. They're only 200 points down compared to us. There are a fair number of casualties, it's just I have not been them yet. But I have just realized I have wandered in front of our Gunner Gundam. Bad idea. I'm now almost out of legs, so I'm going to have to be a little more careful in picking my shots. But I'm also getting a little reckless and dead, because, like I said, I have, yeah, I think it's a 300 point... I think 200 points equals 300 points in these rooms, so that's still a net gain of, 3,300 points. Counting assists, maybe as little as 3,200, 3,100 still. I've definitely earned the team more than I've cost us. So it is time to move in again and see what else I can do. We're down about 2,600 points. That's not great, but we can fix it. All I have to do to fix it is shoot a couple of things, like that Zoc. A little too far away. I should have known the reticle wasn't blue, but I was hoping if I just moved a little further forward and, you know, took the shot as quick as I could, it'd wind up being the proper range. It did not. A behind us has been taken. That's not great, and somebody just spawned in at it. So, and they are after me, and odds are there's something that can hit me pretty hard. I think they're a Gundam Mark II, which yes can murder me. But let's see, my legs are half shot. That should have landed, but I'm pretty sure the dune protected them. That's a pretty common thing. I've got backup. I'm going to stick with the backup because together we can do some good work. Shot, missed them both. There's the Zoc again. I think it is focusing me now. And I'm going to focus back. No, it's not. So, and I was just in range, I thought, but it moved. Dang. Yeah, so I'm probably getting a little cocky here after the first part of this match, because the first part of this match is pretty great. But 2 minutes left. Both teams are getting pretty low. But yeah, I'd say I've contributed a lot. I've done really well for the cost. I have no real complaints about my performance, except that I have not killed anything lately. So let's go work on that. As it is, 2 minutes left. I'm pretty sure with them being as low on health as they are, we're not going to reach the final buzzer. Garibaldi's down. Not going to have time to get that Sturmfaust off, so going back to the anti-ship rifle. And waiting for it to fire. It fired. I fired. I missed. Oops. We've got an okay lead at this point. We've got 3,600 power remaining. They've got 2,700. And again, just looking for my shot. That was not my shot. Oh, yes, it was my shot. That was the Zoc back there. It is nearly dead. If I can get in closer, it can be killed, or someone else can take it down, hopefully. As it is, I'm kind of going to try and take the long way around, I think, and take down the Zoc, because if I can do that, we're close to victory. Tagged it, got killed again, but again, I am worth so much more, so much less than the Zoc. So we're 1,200 points away from winning now, thanks to that kill. We're about to finish this, so 1 minute remaining. It may be done before I get spawned back in. Yep, not sure who got the last kill, but it was a GPO-1, very nice. And yeah, that was a good round, and especially again for a level 1 Gim Camouf, that was great. So, final score 5,004, top combat score, which is your score minus the cost of your death, 4,125. So yeah, I did really well there with that, and it can be done. It just has to be done carefully. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. So until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I really am enjoying mix-up mode. I hope that's another one that becomes selectable in the custom match menu the way Simple Battle is now. Because, again, I like how much they update this game. There's new play modes, and mix-up is a lot of fun, and it is the fastest way to get your dailies done, which is great.